Let's the review of MIUI 12.5 21.6.2 update on Poco X2. Let's skip to the about phone. As you can see, the MIUI version is MIUI 12.5 21.6.2 and the device name is Redmi K30 as the ROM is Chinese. Now let's see some features. In SIM cards, you get Jio and Airtel, and in Jio, down you get Volt and it's working fine as you can see. In this you get select plan, but when you click on it, some error comes and it force close as you can see. Even for Airtel, as you can see, it force close, so it doesn't work. Then you get dual 4G and it's working fine. Rest all options are same. Then you get VLAN, that is Wi-Fi, and it's working fine. As you can see, the home is connected. In this you get VLAN assistant. In this you get stay connected, traffic mode, and turn on Wi-Fi automatically. In additional settings, you get test network, manage save networks, install certificates, certificate management, etc. In Bluetooth, when you turn it on, as you can see, the Bluetooth works fine. In settings, you get pair compatible devices, Bluetooth blacklist, show Bluetooth devices without names, and app turning on Bluetooth, etc. In connection and sharing, you get MIUI plus beta. In this you get connect automatically, connection history, how to connect, and special features. And in this you get scanner. In scanner, you get document scanner. In this you can scan documents and you can add multiple pages as you can see. Then you get translate. Then you get scan QR code, objects, homework, and business. Then you get MI share. Then you get cast, printing, VPN, etc. Down here you get data usage. In this you can see the data usage, that is for yesterday, today, etc. You can see the usage for Wi-Fi and mobile data. And suppose YouTube, you can check the usage for SIM1, SIM2, VLAN, and background data. Down here you get NFC, but as a device is Poco X2, NFC doesn't work. Then you get default wallet and restore NFC. At the last you get Chromebook. In wallpaper and personalizations, you can choose the wallpaper for home screen and lock screen. As you can see, in lock screen, you can choose the lock screen clock, but as I've applied theme, it doesn't work. Then you got icons. In this you can choose the icon style and icon size, and you get default font. In this you can choose the font style and font size. In library, you can choose the wallpaper and you get many wallpapers inbuilt. As you can see, there are tons of wallpapers. Then you get ringtone, notification, and alarm sounds. In ringtone, as you can see, you get some options. In notifications, you can choose the sound, and down here you can choose the sound for calendar, notes, and messaging. In themes, you get classic and limitless. As you can see, classic and limitless, and you can add more themes from theme store. You get tons of themes. As you can see, in lock screen, you get sleep, rest to wake, double to wake or sleep, wake screen for notifications, whatever carousel. In this, when you turn it on, apply, you get slideshow settings, and in this you get mode, that is get recommendations or slideshow. Down here you get same options. Then you get lock screen clock style, charging animation, and launch camera. In display, you get light mode and dark mode, and you can schedule dark mode. As you can see, in dark mode options, you get adjust wallpaper and adjust text and background. Then you get brightness level, reading mode. In reading mode, when you turn it on, as you can see, it works fine, and you can adjust the intensity. In color scheme, you get auto, saturated, standard, etc. And in temperature, you get default, warm, cool, custom, etc. In refresh rate, you can use the refresh rate, 60 Hz and 120 Hz. In phone settings, you get the same options. In sound and vibration, you can use the media sounds. Down here you get sound assistant. In this you get adjust media sounds in multiple apps, multiple audio sources, and allow speaker audio. Then you get DND. In this you can turn off DND, you can schedule it. In this you get options like when device is locked, notify about calls, and notify about repeated calls. In vibrate you get vibrate for calls, vibrate in silent mode, and vibrate on tap. In profile video, you can set a profile video for incoming calls. In more settings, you get dial pad tone, tap sound, screen lock sound, screenshot sound, delete sound, charging sound, and boot audio. In sound effects, you get hi-fi audio, adjust sound to your phone, equalizer, and volume adjustment. But these options are available when you connect headphones. Then you get headphone remote button and assign buttons. In notifications, you get lock screen, floating, and batches. In lock screen, you get format, that is show notification and content, show notification but hide content, and don't show notifications. In floating notifications, you get hide temporary, that is for a minute, until lock, and don't hide. In app notifications, in this you get sort by time, by number, apps that show notification and don't. In notification shared, you get group notifications. In this you get group notifications and show app icons. In notification shared, you get MIUI and Android. In control center style, you get old style and new style. Now new style is selected. As you can see, the new style. When you click on old style, that is old version. As you can see, you get old version. Then you get smart home, item on lock screen. In this you get notification shared, control center and smart home. In status bar, you get show notification icons, show connection speed, show career label, edit career label, battery indicators and a head notch. In home screen, get default launcher. In home screen, you get classic and with app drawer. And in this you get swipe up over home screen, that is search, content center and none. Suppose you select content center on home and you swipe up, as you can see it opens. Let's set it to none. Then you get app vault, home screen search bar, navigation. In this you get buttons and gestures. And you get fill cells or uninstall apps, lock home screen layout, icons. In icons you get the same options. Then you get home screen layout, global icon animation, arrange item recents, show memory status and blur app preview. In password, you get screen lock, fingerprint and face unlock. And in face unlock and recognition method, you get touch and press. In privacy, you get the same options. In protection, you get network interception. In this you get protect gallery, secure sharing, etc. In privacy mask, down you get virtual ID. In this you get enable virtual ID, manage virtual ID and reset. Then you get private space. In this you get private photos and private files. Down you get lock apps, password, secure keyboard. In secure keyboard you get fixed and randomized. Then you get hide apps, second space and dual apps. In battery, you get battery saver and ultra battery saver. In advanced settings, you get button shortcut. In this you get launch cameras, take a screenshot, pause a screenshot, launch voice assistant, turn off screen, turn on torch, etc. Then you get quick ball, one hand mode, accessibility, beautify your video calls, etc. And you get screen time and special features. In this you get game turbo. In game turbo and settings, we get game turbo enable. In-game shortcuts, remove games from home screen, uninstall games, home page orientation, that is vertical and horizontal. Then you get home screen shortcut, performance mode. In this you get VLAN optimization, optimized touch control and enhance audio. And you get performance optimization, memory exceptions, MI VLAN speed boost. In D&D you get answer call hands free, restrict button and gesture. Then you get video toolbox. In this you can enable or disable it. In this you get options like video toolbox shortcut, shortcut location and manage video apps. Then you get tab plus, floating window, second space, kid space, MIUI lab and light mode. As you can see, there are tons of options. In tools, you get screen recorder. In screen recorder and settings, you get resolution, video quality, orientation, sound source, that is mute, mic and system sounds, fixed frame rate, lock screen to end, show touch gesture and visualize navbar. In security, you get cleaner, security scan, battery, boost speed, privacy, manage app, etc. And utilities, you get tools. In this you get data usage, game turbo, second space, dual apps, video toolbox and red envelope. In friends and family, you get MIA warning, emergency, family guard, earthquake, kid space, etc. In optimizations, you get boost speed, solve problem and test network. In cleaner, you get deep clean, QQ clean, WeChat, clear video, APK, photos, app data, etc. In communication, you get block list and record calls. In manage apps, you get app locker, manage app, uninstall app and update apps. In battery, you get battery saver, ultra battery saver, app battery saver, settings, history, etc. In permission, you get app permission, auto start and permissions. And special permissions, you get tab plus, quick ball and secure share. In lifestyle, you get mobile data, utility bills and balance. In basic features, you get automatic, schedule and find space. As you can see, there are tons of tools. Then you get MI wallet, MI home, health, etc. And if you're wondering how I got YouTube, that is because I have Play Store, as you can see. And if you don't know how to get Play Store, just go to Get Apps, and in search bar just type Google and search it. As you can see, you get Play Store. Just install it and done. So as the Play Store is installed, let's check the Play Store notification and Play Store and settings. At the last, as you can see, the device is not certified. Now let's check the DRM info. And DRM info at the last, as you can see, the L1 is not working fine, even in settings and security and fingerprint. Down here in fingerprint payments, there is no option for L1, as you can see. Now let's check the safety net. In safety net and run test. Unfortunately, it's failed. Now let's check the Geekbench score. In Geekbench and history, as you can see, the single core score is 488 and the multi-core score is 1623. Now let's check the CPU throttling. As you can see, the CPU throttling is 91%, and this is a stock camera. That is the stock MIUI camera, and it's working fine. As you can see, everything is working fine. Photos, videos, pro, etc. Everything is working fine. In more section, some options are available, but some you have to download, like vlog mode. As you can see, it shows downloading, but of course, you can install GK which I am installed. As you can see, now let's check the calls working or not.
Welcome to Jio मराठी साठी एक दाबा. To continue in English, press 2. हिंदी के लिए 3 दबाएं.
As you can see, the call is working fine and the ROM is extremely smooth. Thank you so much for watching. I'll meet you in the next one.
What just happened?